Do you have a female Sigma personality? Can women be Sigma? What does it take to be a Sigma female? Ladies, I've got you covered today. We do it better than any other list you will see on the internet. Here are the top 27 Sigma female personality traits, the most rarest females on Earth. Welcome to your daily bright brainy dose. I'm Lerato. She has a vibrant personality yet enjoys her alone time. She is wonderfully kind but not hesitant to express her unfiltered opinions. And when times are tough, she will always be there for you. She is a Sigma female, one of the most uncommon sorts of personality. Before you complain, we are aware that it is not scientific to apply monkey dominance hierarchy norms to humans. Indeed, Homo sapiens is an evolved species. However, understanding personality types is enjoyable and occasionally offers insight into both oneself and others. What is a female Sigma? Social and psychological hierarchies are derived from the study of animal behavior, or ethology. To be honest, most ethologists warn against using dominance frameworks to explain human behavior, since it is inherently more complicated than that of other animal societies. However, there is rationality in the pursuit, since people do appreciate pecking hierarchies. Whether they are ingrained by culture or arise naturally is a topic for another day. In conversations regarding social dominance, alphas, betas, gammas, omegas, deltas, and sigma are frequently mentioned. We're focusing on the latter today, particularly the women who make up that group. So how do Sigma women behave? In general, they don't mind breaking with the crowd, take advantage of a lot of alone time, don't look to other people for approval, couldn't care less about etiquette rules while they aren't utterly apathetic. They also aren't going crazy over insignificant things. In the end, Sigma girls don't easily fit into an existing stereotype and operate outside of conventional understanding. Although they are neither leaders nor followers, no one could accuse them of lacking self-awareness. Number 1. She's independent. Independence is as essential as breathing. They much like to act alone and in their own manner. Sigma girls frequently don't stay in standard office settings for very long, since they find authority and hierarchical structures to be approximately as enticing as sour milk. Furthermore, her independence goes beyond repressive boardrooms. Generally speaking, Sigma women have no issues going out to dine, getting a drink, or seeing a movie by themselves. Sigma logic. Why go with someone else when you can't chat while you're seeing a movie? Number 2. She is riding or dying with her family and friends. When it comes to friendships, Sigma women prioritize quality over quantity more than other groups. To feel loved, protected, and secure, they don't require a great number of pals. They want meaningful ties instead. They are selective about who they accept into their circle of trust. But once you do, you won't find a more devoted friend than a Sigma. But take care. She'll sever you from her life without giving it a second thought the moment she finds out you are talking about her behind her back. She isn't trendy, number 3, but may be stylish. What new designs will be shown this season? Don't ask a Sigma gal for an exact response if you want one unless fashion is her thing. A cat mom showing affection for her cat's feminine characteristics. The majority of women that fit this personality type don't obsess about the newest trends. Whether it's from the newest Chanel collection or Walmart's couture label, people wear what they like. Approximately 1987. Don't waste your time attempting to make fun of her appearance. Your insults won't even register. That doesn't imply that Sigma ladies lack fashion sense. Many do, but they probably have no idea. She's a little mysterious, number 4. Is she challenging to read? Unpredictable? If so, she may very well be a Sigma, as they are frequently buried in obscurity. Not in a spooky manner, Sigmas are seldom off-putting, but they cannot be as outgoing as other people, which makes them more mysterious. Number 5. Smart yet not eager to take the lead. The urge to lead is one of the biggest distinctions between Sigma and alpha females. The former normally doesn't, whilst the latter yearns for it. Due to their brilliance and determination, Sigmas frequently take on leadership roles. Nevertheless, Once in charge, they have a tendency to run rogue ships. Hierarchical procedures are only suggestions in a department led by a Sigma practitioner. Instead, they frequently lead cooperative teams. Number 6. She can be aggressive. Sigmas might come across as scary due to her outspoken nature and rebellious personality. However, when you get to know them, you'll see that they're the complete opposite of dominant. Instead, Sigma women are enthusiastic about concepts and urge others to challenge the existing quo. This strategy is unsettling to many individuals, who may even dislike it. After all, some people dislike having their beliefs and morals challenged. Number 7. She is vocal. Sigmas may be the most vocal female personality types. She is forthright and unapologetic about what she says and means. Although she is proud of her opinions, she is often open to changing them if fresh, reliable information is offered. Sigma ladies aren't weak in the face of authority, and they don't mind being alone themselves. Number 8. She values kindness above status. Sigma women aren't vapid. They don't have a need for other people's possessions, and they would much prefer to be associated with a good person who has few material possessions than a magpie who is tremendously successful. Everyone believes they put compassion before prestige, but few actually do. It's a characteristic shared by many Sigma women, though they are always encouraging and truly want people to feel great about themselves. Number 9. She is risk-taking. To paraphrase Robert Frost, women may be quite risky. They choose the path less taken. They have no problem leaving safe settings, including relationships and jobs. And these independent women don't complain when their risks don't pay off. They get back up, dust themselves off, and start over with their plans. Number 10. She is not critical. Make friends with a Sigma girl if you want to see what non-judgment looks like in action. They excel at letting individuals be who they are without passing judgment. Furthermore, they avoid passing judgment on strangers because of an innate sense that doing so will bring them negative karma. Additionally, they are aware that we can never truly know another person's narrative. Sigma ladies adhere to the tenets that everyone makes mistakes, that life is complicated, and that times tea happens. That does not imply that they lack convictions. Sigmas unquestionably do. However, they are not the kind to wrongly stereotype or criticize others. She's not a pushover. Number 11. Consider beating a Sigma. She will either dismiss you or kill you with words, acting as if you were a grating street preacher. A Sigma woman will always defend her rights, even if doing so might be risky. Furthermore, she doesn't respond well to insults. They are like water off a duck's back. Number 12. She is introverted despite her charm. The Sigma personality is distinct in that it possesses both charm and introversion. Some individuals struggle to understand the seeming contradiction. If you fit that description, see yourself as someone who, rather than drawing attention to themselves with their beauty, draws attention to themselves with their captivating and approachable spirit. Sigmas wouldn't like the attention, while alphas wouldn't care about it, and many even dislike it. As a result, some Sigmas choose to stay home to escape prying eyes. Number 13. She has high standards for herself. Sigmas excel in collaborating and compromising in business settings. However, Sigmas don't often give in to pressure that conflicts with their personal beliefs and principles. Office co-workers cooperating feminine personality Sigma. A Sigma woman puts a lot of effort into understanding herself, and once she unlocks the secret, there is no going back. Number 14. She isn't a social media user. You expect Sigmas to be quiet on social media. As appealing as the notion of attending her 30-year high school reunion is, in all honesty, they think social media is boring, superficial, and a waste of time. A Sigma may have accounts, but she seldom posts, and when she does, it's often to advertise an event or discuss a social issue. She's not trying to impress someone she knew in high school, and Sigma ladies aren't wasting time trying to find folks from decades ago. Number 15. She steers clear of drama. Create drama if you want to turn off a Sigma lady. They'll run away in the other direction. Sigma women like to confront disagreements head-on rather than let them fester and cause drama when they rear their ugly heads. Additionally, she considers he said, she said arguments to be more monotonous than a Victor Hugo book. It's refreshing to see that Sigma ladies are always the first to own their errors. They believe that accepting responsibility is preferable to allowing something to spiral out of control. Number 16. She's confident. Sigmas are not good at being coy. As previously said, they are quite bold and clear. Sigmas go right to the point because they abhor mind games like the plague and have no time for the small talk waltz. She is interested in self-development. Number 17. Sigmas are fiercely competitive, but only with themselves. These remarkable women are passionate about improving themselves and their lives. They may be so devoted to their own aspirations and objectives that they choose not to disclose them to others in order to avoid falling victim to their rivals' competitive snares. She's got a sense of humor. 18. The majority of Sigma girls not only have a strong sense of humor, but they can also laugh at themselves with ease. They also like intellectual and sarcastic sensibilities and don't make cruel jokes. She has compassion. Number 19. The Sigma woman's trademark is compassion. She has put in the effort and is aware of how to show compassion to both herself and others. Sigma ladies also possess insight, which allows them to recognize when a situation calls for further understanding. Number 20. She questions authority. Women with Sigma personalities frequently work outside of hierarchical structures in the workplace. They hardly tolerate authority, but if given the opportunity, they would prefer to work for themselves. Additionally, they protect themselves against authoritarian circumstances in their private lives. You won't succeed in persuading a Sigma by using your prestige for very long. Number 21. She views everything as a potential learning opportunity. A Sigma lady considers almost anything to be potentially instructive. When something goes wrong, people create lemonade out of lemons. Sigmas are knowledgeable, pragmatic, and soulful individuals thanks to their dedication to study and improvement, so their habits serve them well. She isn't jealous. Number 22. Everyone has goals in life. It's a characteristic of being human. Sigmas, however, vary from other personality types in that they seldom allow their wants to develop into resentment and jealousy. When colleagues and acquaintances succeed in acquiring things and achieving goals before them, Sigmas don't become angry or resentful. They are motivated by others' achievements instead. Sigma women also have a great appreciation for beauty, but they are not upset if they are denied it. Two pals talking about Sigma feminine character. Relationship-wise, a Sigma is the last person who should be bugging you about going out with your friends. But if you start to ignore her, don't be shocked if she ends the relationship. Number 23. She's versatile. Humans often struggle with change, but Sigmas don't. Although they may encounter hiccups, they have a remarkable capacity to change gears as necessary. They are also amenable to making plans. Sigmas are aware that life frequently gets in the way, and they don't worry about it. She's pretty deep. Number 24. Do you know any women who spend their entire day staring at a book or screen? Does she enjoy discussing philosophy and other abstract concepts? Consequently, you most likely have a Sigma on your hands. She is quite contemplative and, as a result, rather profound. Make plans to go on a date with your Sigma buddy if you want to have a stimulating conversation about what life is all about. She has a high level of emotional intelligence. Number 25. Sigmas tend to have strong emotional intelligence in addition to being gifted in the area of intellectual intelligence. They have a great ability to read people and are quite sympathetic. Sigmas typically give other people the benefit of the doubt and try to make them feel as comfortable as possible since they have already put in the effort and are intimately aware of all of their nooks and crannies, good and negative. Sigmas are attentive, active listeners who always have time for someone who needs a sympathetic ear or a shoulder to weep on. She is honest. Number 26. Do Sigmas engage in little white lies the same as the rest of us? Yes, but the extent of their evasion ends there. In truth, the majority of people are brutally honest. Ask a Sigma if you want to know the truth. However, those that fit into this personality type need to exercise caution while using their honesty. On some times, they might want to tone it down. Not everything has to be discussed in detail. It's possible to leave sleeping pets alone. Number 27. She hates gossip. Because malicious rumors are harmful, Sigma females avoid them and those who disseminate them. This personality cluster's female members use the "is it kind? Is it real?" code of conduct. Is it necessary? Even if the rumors are true, people avoid spreading them because they understand that life is a cruel beast. Nothing is always as it seems, and passing judgment only leads to negative karma. When a disagreement develops between you and a Sigma, they will speak to you directly about resolving it rather than gossiping or spreading rumors. Things a Sigma woman should pay attention to. Women in Sigma are remarkable. They do, however, have their weaknesses, just like every personality type. Specifically, Sigma ladies should be on the lookout for the following. Blackballing. Because Sigmas follow their own path, they may stray far from the accepted norms and live on the periphery of their communities. However, the majority really don't care. Unchecked, unsupported Sigmas may leap headfirst into a risky streak. Sigmas are solitary turtle champions. They can duck and tuck for a very long period, which may irritate friends and relatives. Frequently spending time alone makes one appear distant. Depression. Sigmas possess a great level of compassion and intuition. As a result, the status of the world frequently depresses them and may cause them to go into a profound despair. Stubborn. It's bad to have too much of a good thing. That can come out as arrogance in the Sigma world. They can become stubborn and stand their ground. As we previously said, social hierarchical categories offer an interesting framework for figuring out someone's motives and personality type, but try not to take it too seriously. After all, we all exhibit many personas and behaviors on a daily basis. In actuality, you can be a Sigma outside of work and an Omega at work. Above all else, cherish the life you have. Dig deep and discover as much of yourself as you can. Your stay on this rotating rock will become more significant as a result. Are you a proud Sigma female? What female Sigma traits do you strongly have? Comment below and let us know. Please hit the subscribe button and share this with at least 10 of your other Sigma friends. Or just people who don't get you. Let them know you are Sigma. Thanks for watching. I'm Lerato. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.